Hello everybody, my name is Monty and this is Monkey Gaming, and today we are back on BeamNG.drive with some driven tail destruction. So we are going to take this Miramar here. Ooh, gotta figure something out. There we go. Got it all working and proper and ship shape. We're going to take this base spec Miramar around the proving grounds to see how far it can go. My immediate concern is going to be perhaps the steering. I believe this is front wheel drive. I'm not 100% sure. Hold on, let me see. No, it's rear wheel drive. Okay. It's useful to know. Either way, I think steering's still going to be an issue for us. A potential area of concern. Will it fail from steering? Who knows? But what I do know is a car is about to die. Here we go. Let's see how far the Miramar can go. Here we go over the speed bumps for the first time today. Nice and easy. And you know, like with every vehicle, my concern is the oil pan and the radiator. If those go, the time of death for this car will be a lot quicker. Alright. We've got a very, very yellow vehicle. It's alright. Here we go. Up to the checkerboard. Nice and cleanly through there. Gonna go around this next corner. Go up to third. Now probably back to second. That'll work. Aggressive speed bumps. Oh, it's not liking that. Oh, gotta line myself up just a little bit better. Ooh. There we go. We're through that. I think one of the benefits to this type of car, because it's an old vehicle, is that it's kind of wobbly, so it should be able to take some of the hits with some stride, because these suspensions have a lot of give to it. Oh, that was a hard hit. I didn't have quite enough speed going up the hill for the big jump. Is that... I think it's fine. I thought for a second the front suspension in the left might have been down already, but I think for now it is fine. Here we come to the cliff. Technically, I guess it's more like a cliff dive, but I'll call it the cliff. It's got a lot of front damage, considering we still got a radiator in one piece and intact. Oof. All these hits sound so rough. If we could not go nose first into the ground, that would be mighty fine. Fantastic to hear. But I think we're gonna get at least one lap done. Oof. That was really bad. Okay, so the steering is a problem now. The oil pan is gone. Oh. The suspension in the front is gone. Oh, I think we were about to see a much quicker death than I think even I anticipated. Oh man. We just happened to hit right on the speed bump with all our weight. That was a big fail. Oh, that's not really wanting to turn. Steering is definitely a big issue currently. Uh-oh. I feel like we're about to get chassis death. Oh my goodness. I was just tearing the underside up on that car. The rear suspension is gone, so we are scraping the ground on that side. Oh, that's not good. We are very quickly going to die. The oil pan is very much gone, so it's only a matter of time before we basically conk out the engine from lack of oil. Okay. Ooh, I don't like how unwilling it is to turn. It's like it's trying to snap oversteer at the same time. Oh, it hates all of this. We got kind of a one tire fire going on right now. I feel like we're about to witness a very big death. Come on, make it. Uh-oh. Oh, another horrible hit. We're just leaning to the right. We are working this car to death. It is already starting to overheat. The engine is very, very hot. That's not good for this car. Come on. Come on, Miramar. You've got this. Off the cliff. Another hard hit. We're still going. Did we lose the radiator? No, I don't think we did. But we've got some engine damage, and also the engine is starved of oil, so we're overheating in that regard too. Coolant overheating. We're on a very quick spiral of death right at the current moment. Oh, we are not going to last very much longer. It's so struggling. Come on. Come on. That was even worse for the steering. We've made another lap, but I don't think we're going to get any more. It's dead. I think the steering's also just gone, because that right wheel is not moving even in the slightest. Still got this wheel turning, but it's not. It's kind of iffy. But either way, the Miramar is no more. That is an oil pan overheating failure. It did go a bit further than I thought it would. But I kind of had hope that the suspension in this car would have been a little better than it was. That is the Miramar done. On to the next vehicle. Up next, we have an absolutely behemoth truck. This is the Gavril Durham, which is essentially like it comes in like a flatbed spec, but there is a spec to this vehicle that essentially is like a Ford 350 Super Duty sort of like thing, and so that's essentially what we got. It's huge and massive, so we will have to go on the outside of the spinners. There is no way this is fitting in the middle. But without further ado, let's take this big, bad, huge truck and see how far it can go. Oh, it does not turn. So, benefit. It's big and bulky, so it should be able to take hits. But at the same time, it's big and bulky, so any hit could, like, be catastrophic. Trucks are generally pretty durable in this type of series, so we'll see what it can do. Nice and composed over the first couple obstacles, and the speed bumps and the checkerboard are no issue for this truck. Number one concern, I guess, would be drive shaft or steering, because the steering is already terrible. Alright, we're gonna have to go on the outside. Big Bertha's big and bad. We're good through there. If we have any moment of steering issue going up, even on the outside, that's gonna be bad. Here we go. This truck is fast, I will give it that. But here we go for a big hit. We're good. Good. Over the big jump. That should, in theory, be pretty good over the dirt here. Will it though? Who knows? Come on. I don't sense any damage so far. Oh, that... Hold on. It's definitely... Wow, Commentator's Curse just got me there. That back axle, right one there, it's definitely bowed now. So, bad. That's bad. But how long can it survive with something like that? It's just gonna make it harder to line up for jumps and overall, like, handling and whatnot, but doesn't seem to be too bad of an effect so far. We're gonna complete at least one lap. Woo! That was a little closer than I wanted. Gonna drift the truck into turn 1. Speed bumps. Engine starved of oil, that's not good. Hopefully it doesn't get any worse than that. We're kind of wheeling this truck. I will say, it's a big truck, but it's fast. Oh, no. Don't do none of that. Alright. The speed bumps. Good so far. Or the checkerboard, excuse me. Oh, you can see the handling issue right there. It's wanting to let go when I turn left. Big and bouncy, I'll give it that. Uh-oh. I don't like running over that tree. That's gonna get me one of these times. Come on. You big diesel SUPERDUTY, you got this. Speed up. It's kind of crabbing in a way. Nice and gentle. Oh, that was a little too much. Nice and composed. Looks like everything's still fine. This has a high likelihood of going pretty far if something drastic doesn't happen. But I've learned to be quiet because, you know, I'll jinx it. Oof. Can't be liking that. Commentator's curse is a thing. Oh, that was a hard hit. Oh, not into the tree. Last thing we need is a tree to tear off a wheel. Alright. That's just constantly bouncing. Oh my gosh. It is definitely beginning to have more issues in the steering and handling department. That's another lap. Come on. We passed the Miramar. Ooh, I don't like how any of that is flexing. Oh my goodness. The way that is flexing is just so horrible looking. Because, you know, this is so big, and it's got a long wheelbase, so the front flexes differently from the back, so it's just like twisting and flexing in a way that looks so horrible. It's definitely not good. Come on. It's had no issues over any of the speed bumps so far. Or the checkerboard. Even like the aggressive ones here too. Uh-oh. I would like to not roll. Okay, we're good. Like to maybe avoid this tree? Okay. Woo! Started to drift a little bit. Come on. Go in a straight line. You know, that is surprisingly tough to do with a truck like this that's got bent wheels. Ooh. Yeah, that left wheel package there is definitely bent now, but I think the right one is even more bent. That's not a good sign. But still, it keeps trucking on. Also, I just now noticed, it kind of looks like the actual chassis or the body of the truck is wanting to come off, which isn't a big deal for now. I have more pressing concerns. Like spinning. Oh, yeah, well, that was a bit rough. It's definitely not right. Oh, every single hit just sounds so bad. Oh man. One of these hits is just gonna be the killer. And this truck's dead. You know, maybe something like that. But we aren't out of it so far. It just got a lot harder though. We are seeing the beginning of the end for this truck. Come on. Oh, it's awful over that now. It's still making minimum speed, so as long as it can keep going, I'll keep going with it. If we lose the other axle, we're in a bad way. We're already in a bad way. None of this is good. We're three-wheel tripoding currently. That's not a sentence you should be saying about a truck. Well, I've got it beached. Can't reverse. Come on. This is fine because I just spun, but it's capable of doing this. And there it goes. The Gavril Durham truck is dead. That's going to be a drive shaft failure. That is something else. I feel like if it hadn't lost that axle and was sagging so down, so low, it probably could have kept going for a long, long time. The front maybe seems a little bowed in terms of like steering wheel and the wheels actually, but it was the rear axle and the rear drive shaft that was the problem. It's a respectable run. Wish it could have gone just a little further, but in the end, a drive shaft kills the Durham. On to the next one. Completing the trifecta of older vehicles to go for a run today, we have got a very basic Solead Wendover. This is a facelifted version of it, but it's still basically base spec. So it's from the late 80s, early 90s. It's got maybe half a chance to make 2 or 3 laps. That's an older car, so it should be tougher than some of the newer vehicles in this game, but you never know. Let's take over a ride and see how far the Wendover can go. I love this car. Wonder what it's based off of in real life. I think like a Monte Carlo or a Lumina or something like that. Something of that nature. Oh god. The oil pan is already gone. That's already a horrific sign. Well, this car's doomed. Might as well just like send it as hard as we can to go as far as we can, because it is not going to survive very long. Come on, Wendover. Go around the corner. Aggressive speed bumps. Funnily enough, it doesn't really like that. Okay, we're all good. Hopefully, the oil pan leak is relatively small, because if it is, then chances are we could go for a bit longer than I even think. But if it's a massive oil leak, we're gonna overheat. Nice and composed. Oh, that was a bit rougher than I hoped. But we make it over the big jump. I almost hit the wall. Oh crap. We're started to boil. Already. And so begins the tale of the Solead Wendover's very quick death from overheating. Here we go up on the cliff. Oh, and there goes the radiator. Now it's gonna be even quicker. Come on. Just make even a lap, that would be nice. Some horrible hits. We knocked out the oil pan so early in this run. It's not good for a car. I wonder if we're starting to have some vague steering issues, because it seems to be pulling a bit. Of course, at this moment, we have kind of got some much bigger issues. Still can get over that nice and easy. I'll make at least one lap, so I'm happy about that. See how far the windover can go before the engine gives out on it. And judging by how hot it already is, I don't think we're gonna make it very far. Come on. Get some cooling. That wasn't enough. That was not enough cooling. Oh yeah, we're screwed. Come on. Go as far as you can, little windover. Oil is overheating. Yeah, okay, I think I figured that. Maybe from all the, smoke pouring out of the car. Ooh. Well, we might have gotten a minor smack from the spinners. But again, I say, I think we have more pressing issues, currently such as overheating. Oh, we are overheating so fast. This is going to be a big hit because we're not even fast enough to get where we need in terms of speed to make that jump. Coolant's overheating. I hate to say it, guys, but I think old Soliad here is about to die. Rod bearings are gone. It's very close to death. Man. Oh, here we go. Oh, maybe not. I was struggling to make any extra power, so I was like, oh no, it's dying. It's dying. But it's actually dying? How? It's so struggling. It's struggling so badly. Come on, keep the engine, the RPM low, because it'll keep going if you do that. Oh. I don't believe it. It's gonna make another lap. I didn't think it would do that. Yeah, we're not making it much farther though. Over the tabletops. Engine is starved of oil. I think we have much bigger issues, such as currently overheating and seconds away from blowing the engine. Oh, there it goes. That actually went much further than I thought it would once it had overheated it and had basically all the important engine bits break. Started by the oil pan going, then the radiator went, and it was a surefire quick death for the windover. But that was a strong engine because it lasted half a lap with even the rod bearings damaged and whatnot. Piston rings, all that jazz. It's very dead. It was kind of an impressive run. For a standard road-going car, I'll take it. Well, until next time, I'm Monty, and this is Noga Gaming, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye. Your BeamNG.drive Driven to Destruction's proving ground standings are: the Gabriel Durham pickup truck goes in to 5th place with a rear driveshaft failure. And 10th place is the Soliad Wendover, which went 3.9 miles and had an overheating failure. And in 14th place, and the top half of the grid, is the Ibishu Miramar, which went 3.4 miles and had an oil pan failure. Hey y'all, thank you so much for watching. Send me a like or a sub if you enjoyed this content. You can also find me on Discord at Norga's Empire, and there's a link there, and TikTok at Monty Creates. I really hope you enjoyed this content, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.